Are Dan and Phil that popular in the UK? Yes.
They're so popular.
So popular.
They got cardboard cutouts at the YouTube, the British version of VidCon, Summer in the City, and people were standing next to them taking pictures.
There were basically people queuing to take pictures with cardboard cutouts of them. They have magazines with them in. You walk down the street, and if you see a gaggle of teenage girls, someone's got fucking whiskers on them somewhere. The pen things. I don't hate them.
They're popular because they're two guys together, and they used to look quite emo.
Yeah.
So
admittedly, I quite like some of their videos. Mostly, I started watching Phil, but then I sort of kind of mostly got into Dan. Some of his #relatable content, some of it's okay. Like, I do kind of watch it because I'm like, yeah, cool.
The problem is I can see straight through it.
Yeah. More and more these days. I think after that one time that we saw them in the green room, like, when they were just, like, totally the most normal people you've ever seen.
It's really weird.
Like, then they are not like they are on the internet.
We can't do this. We can't rip them apart.
But they're nice people. They are nice, and
it's just a shame they're so popular.
Yeah,
because as soon as people get to that level, you don't see them as people anymore, which sucks.
They've worked hard for what they've done, and I would not in any way say that their content is like illegitimate content. They've not ripped people off. They've not really jumped on a trend.
Every week.
They work hard for their content. They put a lot of effort into their content, and it does show. They've got their own style. They've not shamelessly ripped off their style from someone else. They don't really hop on trends. I mean, they hop on, tags, because we all do. Yep. It's just it's fun to do. And tags are fun for a reason, so we all do them.
Basically, we don't watch them on the daily.
Yeah, I don't watch them daily, but occasionally one of their videos will pop up and I'll watch it, If they do a video together, I will watch it. Because I like their dynamic, and I think they're very talented YouTubers, and they deserve to be where they are, but I would say that the fandom, like any massive fandom, can be a dangerous, scary, and just awful place to be.
Being your YouTube self is quite scary, and I noticed that, like, when I started meeting people in person, especially at our second meetup, like our unofficial meetup that we did in the field, because on camera you could just turn it on, you can just be like, yeah, blah blah blah, because you only have to do it for 10-20 minutes while you record, and then after that you can continue to be a grumpy shit. But then in real life, if you are having a bad day, you can't pull yourself out of that because you've already committed to seeing people.
It's
so
people hard
see no matter what
to put on your YouTube face. And I would say that yes, hello, Daddy. I would say that people have a YouTube personality, and it's not people lying, and it's not people being somebody other than who they are. It's just bringing out a better side of who you are. It's more quirky. It's a more sort of hyped up version of yourself, I'd say, in the majority of cases. And it's just like when you go out and socialise with people, you're like, okay, I have to put my social face on, I have to behave in a certain way.
And then by the end of the night, you're like...
Yeah, and then you're like drained, and you're like, no one talk to me, I just want to sit on Tumblr and ignore everyone for life. Like, that's what we do, it's just in a slightly different way.